Coffee is made from the roasted seeds called coffee beans. The coffee that we eat is the roast powder of that coffee bean. Coffee, it is grown in tropical and subtropical areas. In tropical, the altitudes must be 1200 meter to 2000 meter. Subtropical coffee grows altitudes between 600 meter to 1200 meter. It is very sensitive to frost and direct heat, and therefore grows well in a shaded evergreen of evergreen trees. Coffee beans don't want direct heat. At a certain time, the heat should not be given much to the trees. That's why coffee plantations are done under evergreen shaded trees. It needs rainfall from 160 centimeter to 200 centimeter annually, and it needs humidity in the atmosphere between 70 to 80%, because with that the coffee beans will be good. When heavy monsoon and strong sunshine, coffee plantation doesn't occur nice there. A better growth we should the plantation who does, they avoid such things. Soil must be rich and fertile, well drained. Here also, as I have told, water shouldn't be stacked in tea. Here also same thing. It requires large labor for sowing, weeding and pruning, packing and handling coffee in well-trained, skilled and cheap manner. There are generally two main types of coffee, Arabic and Robusta. Coffee made from Arabic beans is the more traditional variety and has better aroma and taste. This is the type that is most common in India, and it is in great demand not only in our country but in the throughout the world. Robusta is an inferior variety which does not have same great taste as Arabica. It is cheaper to produce and gives large yields. Coffee as a beverage is popular to tea, and it is drank almost every part of the world. Brazil is the largest producer of coffee. Apart from that, Vietnam, Indonesia, Colombia. India stands fifth in the production of coffee. In India, Karnataka is the place where coffee is being produced, followed by Kerala, Tamil Nadu and some places of Andhra Pradesh and Orissa. Next is rubber. It is produced from the latex of the rubber tree. Latex is collected in a small cups attached to the tree. If you have seen, I don't know, but there are trees where cuts are done and cup is there. The latex is coming and filling in it. Every in the morning they pick up that. Time to time they keep and check and they take out the rubber, and from that white latex they make this. It is then purified, dried, and rubber is manufactured. From these sheets, tires, tubes and other things are used in various industries and home products are made. Rubber is also a tropical tree. It requires hot and humid climate. It requires rainfall between 200 to 300 centimeter annually, and it needs plenty of sunlight. Others don't need, but rubber do need lots of sunshine. Its temperature should be 20 degree to 34 degree. It needs humidity in the air about 80%. It is planted on the slopes where again like stagnation should be. It needs water but stagnation not. India is the fifth largest producer in the world. Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia and Vietnam. In East India, Kerala produces about 80% of the total rubber in India. Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Goa, Andhra Pradesh, and northern states of Orissa also produces rubber. West Bengal, Maharashtra, Andaman Nicobar Islands are some of the other rubber producing places in India. These are all plantation. Now we will read about Green Revolution. What is Green Revolution? Green Revolution is referred to the increase of production which took place in India when after independence there were 5-year plans that was coming. According to those 5-year plans, one 5-year plan was adopted in which it was saying that the production of India and agriculture should be grown. That's why in 1967 a Nobel Prize winner, Dr. Norman Borlaug, was introduced with Indian farmers for for the new variety of seeds which he will teach the farmers to do. Acute food shortage was being felt in India during that time when government needed to import huge quantities of grain like wheat from USA. So to improve the situation of the Indian government began to take critical steps to tackle food shortages, and so under this steps Dr. Borlaug was introduced to farmers to give a new draft and semi-draft varieties of seed, particularly wheat in the plains of Haryana and Punjab. The introduction of this high-yielding variety, HYV seeds, have resulted in a spectacular increase in India's crop production today. That time of production and that research timing was known as Green Revolution. What were the features of the revolution? Use of modern techniques and scientific methods of cultivation, decrease and shifting market decrease in shifting agriculture in many parts of India. So, genetically improved high-yielding varieties of seed of wheat, rice. High-yielding varieties of seeds of rice, wheat was important component for the Green Revolution. It led for the expansion of fertilizer and pesticide manufacturing industries. There was significant expense in the network of canals because for the agricultural field water is required. So canals were made from Gangas and other parts of the rivers to bring water to different places of the world where water was of India where water was not so easily available, due to which cultivation was having problem. This was the time when Indian farmers got the opportunity for multi-cropping, where thereby increasing their income considerably. Rural electrification was done, which expanded the networks of roads and railways and carry produce from villages to cities. New roads and railways were built so that things can be brought to the towns. It also helped in the agriculture of the farmers of India. Impact of Green Revolution. Increase in production of food grains, increase in overall increase of the farmers' production. Increase in agricultural product became prosperous as their income increased. In this, it has been found the farmers who have been having more land, more than 10 hectares, were beneficiated. Green Revolution brought technology to our country, as they could high-yielding varieties of seed, fertilizer, lasted machines, everything. For this, they have to invest huge amount of money also. After the Green Revolution, there was a drastic stop in the import of food grains. With the increase of production food grains in India itself, India became self-sufficient. Agriculture production also led to the increase of per capita activity, ability of food grains in spite of rapid increase in population. As the income of the farmers increased, they used the surplus money for improving agriculture productivity. This further led to the improvement of agriculture. Green Revolution also gave increase to the industrial growth of the country. Large-scale manufacturing increased, the demands of agriculture machine also increased, fertilizers, tractors, threshers, etc., etc. Many agro-based industries which are agricultural production of raw materials such as textile industry and sugar industry came up in large numbers. It gave jobs to the people in the country, multiple cropping and use of fertilizer. The determined form of labor to work in the field increased. In the recent so we can see that many farmers from Uttar Pradesh work to comes from Bihar, goes to Uttar Pradesh, migrate to Punjab. They find better opportunity to earn their livelihood. Not only this, Green Revolution also changed the basic attitude of the people towards agriculture. The Indian farmer had been